nobody. Nobody's here yet. Oh, hi. Hello. Can't breathe. I can breathe. I'm fine. I just am having. I've been crying a lot, so just ignore my swollen, gross face. Guys, pull up your comments. Breathe, learn how to breathe, remember to breathe. How do I breathe when I can't breathe? All right, round. Welcome. I know, you're welcome. Did something trigger this? I can't sleep. I don't know what would have other than the fact that my stomach has been really weird the past couple days. I literally was just watching The Office, and then I guess I turned on the news after that. That's the issue. Shouldn't have done that. I just started to feel, I don't know how to explain this. Is so dumb. This is so embarrassing, but thank you. It's so good. I love The Office. Go for it, Steph. No more news for today. I know. I won't be looking again, but I don't know. I also just am going like, I don't even know how to explain. I don't even know how to talk. Sometimes this happens where I get anxious and I don't know how to put it into words what I'm feeling. That's what I feel like right now. What's the difference between an anxiety attack and a panic attack? Are they the same? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but for me, I consider a panic attack is like you really cannot breathe. And anxiety, to me, an anxiety attack is it's hard to breathe, but because I'm anxious and I'm worried and scared or something. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if they're different things. It's just how it is for me. I mean, yeah, panic attacks to me are like when you're literally, I can't breathe, and like crying and stuff like that. That's what a panic attack is to me. An anxiety attack is more, in my case, kind of inward and crying by myself for until I ran out of tears, and then either going to see Danny or coming to you guys. And I came to you guys because Danny's working really early in the morning, so I don't want to wake him up. Tomorrow is your 100 days. I'm wondering if you're feeling pressured and your mind is throwing shit at you to push you to want to self-destruct and self-sabotage. It's very possible. That thought crossed my mind too. I was like, why can't I sleep? What's going on? I'm so anxious and I can't, I don't know, fall asleep. And you're probably totally spot on. I thought of the same thing. Yeah, anxiety attacks are more mental and panic attacks are more physical. Yeah, I agree with that. For me, I'm sure everybody has their own. Yeah, both are very emotional and disorienting. You ever try medical marijuana? I haven't. Um, I wish I could, but I can't because I've heard that's really good for anxiety. Um, have you ever had your B12 levels checked? You have gastroparesis, right? Yes. It makes it hard to absorb B12. I discovered I was deficient, and after starting B12 injections, my anxiety entirely disappeared. Really? That's amazing. It's funny you say that. My mom has been like, my mom is always telling me I need to get B12 shots or B12 vitamins. I don't know what she says, but B12. She always says that to me. Interesting. And she used to have anxiety and she doesn't anymore. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. It's Saturday, so I can't call my doctor, but Monday. Hopefully, just the nurse will be able to help me because I know I won't be able to get into the doctor. She's already like the most sought out doctor in Utah, and she's like the best doctor ever, so she's always hard to get into. But with all of this going on, it's going to be extra hard. So I'm kind of stressed about that too. That's a little bit of my anxiety as well, is knowing that I'm going through these. Now I'm going to get mad. I don't want to be mad. It's a scary feeling when you have like, this is so dumb, but it's like when you have so many physical health issues and mental health issues on top of anxiety, depression, like the physical health issues add on so much because I can't go to the doctor. I can't go to the hospital. I can't go to the doctor. I can't get what I need, and I hate myself because the news was kind of just the tip of the iceberg. That's not really what this is about, but it's, well, actually it is part of it, but um it's a very anxious, scary feeling to know that if something happens to me, I feel that, like, for instance, if I have a heart attack, which wouldn't surprise me, or something big like that, um, I get anxious that I won't be able to speak or something, and I worry that Danny will just, I don't think he'll know what to do, and I don't know if he'll, because like I pass out all the time, I have symptoms all the time. So what if he thinks it's just another pass out situation, and what if it's a matter of getting to the hospital or not? Um, and I worry about him too because he's still out doing things every day as little as he can, but still he has to work and taking side jobs because we need it because we don't have income anymore. Um, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know. Yeah, it's the quarantine on top of everything. It's the news on top of everything else that's going on inside. And it's like I'm not supposed to do this on YouTube. I said that if I was going to vent or talk about my frustrations, I was going to do it on Instagram because I'm trying to get YouTube to be like a safe place again where people can come and not have it just be sad and drama. Like, I really want to help people because it helps me too. It just goes full circle. And but anyway, I just felt like I should go live on here and not Instagram, and I don't know why. So if you're the reason why, please tell me, because I'm very intuitive of a lot of things, and I have a feeling somebody needed me to go live, and I needed to go live as well. Every single time, hold on, delete it. Yeah, I might just like vent and then delete it. What was I saying? Crap, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. But in the past, I won't be able to sleep, and I'll be like, I need to go live for some reason, and I wouldn't. There would always be one or two people being like, I'm so glad you went live. I'm about to kill myself. Not always that extreme, but you know what I mean. I was just having a panic attack. Had to take Xanax. I'm sorry, Jesse. Oh no, I hope you're okay. I've never had Xanax before, but because I have chronic pain and have to take pain pills, it's a really deadly combination. So I can't take it. So it's like I've always had to choose: do I want to live with the severe pain, or do I want to live with the severe anxiety? And in the end, it's easier. Well, it's not easier. It's just, I don't know the word for it, but it's a little easier for me personally to deal with the anxiety than it is to deal with the pain, because the pain gets so bad that I can't function and I can't think straight, and look how gross and swollen I look from crying. I hate myself. Yeah, I can do the five senses. Should we do them together? Can someone remind me how it starts? Because my paper is downstairs. I have, yeah, they do help with anxiety, my pain meds. But I've been told by so many people, you need to try Xanax or medical marijuana or all of this. It's so much better for your anxiety. But I do find a little bit of anxiety relief with the pain med too, but I don't take those constantly. I don't know. What's kratom? Kratom? No, I haven't. What is that? 5 things I see. My my painting my mom gave me, the picture of me and Danny from a long time ago, a blanket hung up on the window so it's dark in here, a mirror, and my TV. Now what? I think it's 4 things you can hear, I think, right? Is that next? So I can hear the bathroom fan. Touch? Oh, touch is next. You're right. Okay. I can touch my bed, my hair, my water bottle, and my chocolate dove eggs. Now I think it's the listening one, right? Yeah. Okay. 3 here. So I can hear the bathroom fan. I can hear. Mm-mm. 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 I don't want to acknowledge what I'm hearing, but I hear thoughts. I can hear myself breathing and sniffling. That's good enough. Let's move on. 2 is um, holy shit, what is happening right now? I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, what was it? 3 things I can hear. two things I can smell, I think. I can smell have my senses like stopped working. What's happening? Come on. I literally smell nothing. Oh, I can smell my chapstick. Yeah, I can smell my kiwi flavored lip smackers. That's all I can smell. Maybe like the air. One thing I can taste, the chapstick. And some leftover rice and pistachios, I think, in my mouth. I don't own candles really because you can't light candles around parakeets. Their lungs aren't strong enough to filter the smoke that comes from candles, and so it clogs up in their system and they die. Thanks. Just cry, girl, let it out. Good hell. This is one of the top 5 things I hate about myself is that I want to cry and I can't cry. Like I'm crying inside. It's so hard for me to let it out, and it's frustrating. Like beyond frustrating, because it's like I know that I just need to cry and I can't. I'll start to well up, my eyes will start to well up, and then if I'm with people, especially, I just have this habit of like swallowing it down and pushing it back down. If I'm by myself, I cry a lot, but it takes a lot to get me going crying, you know what I mean? But once I do cry, like just barely, I will cry for like 20 minutes straight, probably 10 or 20 minutes straight. And then it ends. And then I go to my comfort source, which is Danny and you and God lately. And I can't. What was I talking about? Oh, and I can't cry. I can't cry to other people. It's really hard for me to do that. So I would cry if I could. I don't know why I can't. But once I do, you guys have all also seen me cry many times. It's just rare. But when I do, once I get going, it feels so good because then I can like, I don't know what it is about crying, but while you're crying, it's like you can release every single thing that's bothering you. So if we could get me to that point again, even though I probably just cried out all my tears because I'm always dehydrated anyway, but that would help me to feel safe. I don't know why feeling crying would make me feel safe. That doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. That's sweet, Serena. Thank you for your concerns. Um, are you new around here? No, I totally get what you're saying, but yeah, I I will say that if it was 2 years ago, it'd be harder for me. I don't really get bothered anymore by mean people on the internet at all. Seriously. Um, well, it's okay. She's just asking. I think she's new around here. People know me very well. I go live every day, every single night, and I obviously make videos talking about everything. Um, so it's always been my comfort to go live because I've done it so much, hundreds of times, probably literally. Oh, more than that. I've probably gone live close to 1,000 times. It's just kind of what I do. And yes, I have my moderators here if people get really mean. And also, I just, most of the time, I don't really care anymore. Why aren't you a moderator? You seem to know me better than anybody. I'm going to make you a moderator. You're welcome. You have no choice. I should have asked you, do you want to be a moderator? Yeah. But thank you. I appreciate your concern about that, but we're okay. Are you worried that health is a struggle with nearly 100 days eating disorder behaviors? So thoughts have come up. Yeah, that's um, someone else was just saying that. I think Steph was. Yeah, I'm sure that's a big part of this. And it's also, you can't, it uh, guys, guess what? My stuttering is coming back the last 2 days. Great. I was doing so much better. Anyway, I don't know, Steph. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's okay, Well, I'm glad you could catch this one. Is lost his moderator virginity, right? Yes, congratulations, I don't know. I don't know how to talk through this. Yeah. But Serena is sweet. She's just looking out for me. She's a sweetheart. She's probably just new around this community. Yeah, you're so sweet, Serena. That's so sweet. Thank you, Cecilia. That's one of the harder things for me. I'll feel like my first thought is always get down on your knees and pray, but I usually don't. Lately, I've been trying to practice that more. But even when I do pray for myself, I don't cry for myself. I don't cry at all. To God, to you guys, Danny and my family are probably the only people I cry around, and it's rare with my family. It's mostly Danny. I cry when I talk to Paul a lot too. He gets a lot of the emotions out too. So it's not like I don't have anybody. It's just that I feel this like overwhelming safety with you guys, that even though there could be people watching that totally hate me, in fact, I'm pretty sure they are, and that's okay. But it's like I've gotten to the point where you guys have saved my life so many times that there's nothing I would rather just go to you first, but I need to cry. And I promise if it comes, I'll let it keep going. I just don't know how to make it come. So that's really cool for me. Okay, cooperate. There we go. Yeah, Steph is super protective. Let's see. Really? Are you just saying that, Jessie? You're gonna make me cry. She said, I was praying and then you went live. I've lost my faith in the past 5 years, so I needed a sign. Your faith is inspiring me. Shut up, Jessie. Saying all the sweet things. Try and like make both of us feel better. What bitch you are, rude. Welcome, by the way, to my channel if you're new. We like to tease each other a lot. You were shaking. What was going on for you? Jessie, what was going on for you? Because I know you've been struggling. I haven't really talked to you. What was going on for you in the moment when you were shaking and praying? Is there any concerns of judgment from here? It's a safe place. Yeah, it's super safe here. 99.9% of the people in the comments are supportive and sweet and loving towards each other. The 0.1% that aren't, usually I'm very specific when I choose my moderators, and I do lay down rules for them because I like to try and get to know people that come on here and just say like really nice things, or mean things. I mean, I like to kind of like pick their brain and see what they're going through. It happened last night, and then they eventually join the community because they find love and support from all of us. So I'm stuttering a lot, guys. Sorry. Yeah. There are trolls, and I will either joke with them or kick them out at this point. But I go by my feeling. Like, I'm pretty intuitive, and so if I feel like a person comes on and says something rude, sometimes I'll get this feeling like, wait, this person needs to be here. So I'll talk to that person. I'll be like, hey, all that stuff aside, all the negativity aside, how are you? What's your story? Where are you from? And then it's so cool. And then you guys will follow suit in the comments, and then all of a sudden that person is a part of our community. I think that's awesome about us, that we can do that. Try and accept even, whatever. I just kind of try and follow my gut, I guess. I don't know. Anxiety attack about the quarantine. My ovarians is, a severely autistic daughter, being out of school, knowing things will be like this for the next 5 months, and marriage is falling apart. That's it. Just kidding. How are you breathing? You are amazing. I am so sorry that you're going through all of that. I can't. I'm just, wow, I'm so sorry. Is your marriage for real falling apart? Like, are you going to get a divorce? Or is it you guys are fighting a lot? What do you mean by that? It's so true. Almost every live, Livy said, sometimes people literally just want Shanny to take out her teeth and then leave. So, like, that's another thing. It fascinates me when men come on here and they'll be like, take out your teeth. They don't even ask. They like give me an order. They'll be like, take out your teeth for me. And I stand up to them. And I'm like, the only people I take out my teeth for is my husband. So get over yourself. And also, like, have you no shame to come on a random live stream and admit that you're trying to get porn from me? You're probably masturbating while watching me and trying to get my teeth to come out. Like, where are these people? you have no shame? Like where does that I'm fascinated by this. I don't understand. I mean, I suppose they could just hide behind um a fake name, but still I couldn't do that. Like I don't understand. I can't comprehend why people do that. So dumb. I know. It's bad. The number of messages I've gotten, the number of comments we've gotten, people who come on here, it's so weird. I'm just like, whatever, to each his own. Like, I don't understand why that's a fetish, but it's like, no, I'm not going to take my teeth out. Why do you keep coming and asking? There are men that come multiple times over and over and over, take your teeth out for me, take your teeth out for me. I'm just like, bro, first of all, that's not attractive. So I don't know why you think that's attractive because it's not. Second of all, rude. And don't tell me what to do and yell at me like I'm your prostitute or something like that, because that's what I feel like when they do that. So I usually like laugh, laugh at them and try to pick their brain a little, and then they eventually leave because they know I'm not going to do it for them. So, oh yeah, Alice. Just watch. I'm sure you'll catch one of the lives where they'll come on and be like, take out your teeth. Happens all the time. He became a conspiracy theorist to cope. Oh, wow. And we're fighting every night when he gets drunk. Oh, no. And it's been like that for 3 years. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry, Jess. Do you think you guys are going to work it out? Aw. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Shanny. I just wanted to pop on and say you're bloody cool and inspiring. You opening up about all your struggles makes me feel less hopeless with an eating disorder. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Bethany. You're such a sweetie. You guys are the best. This is why. This is why I come on here to go live. This is why I go live when I'm anxious. Because you guys are amazing. You should say, okay, super chat $100, then we will talk about what? What are we talking about? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, for like if they ask me to take my teeth out? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I see what you're saying. I could say, okay, super chat $100, then we'll talk about it. I think that's what you're saying. That would be funny. Maybe I will. Except I'll make it like 1,000, because what if they actually do? What if they actually do give me $100? I'll feel terrible. So we'll be like, okay, $10,000 or $1,000. And people are crazy. I've mentioned divorce, but I'm trying really hard to work on it for our daughter. She's also nonverbal. Oh, really? How old is she again? She doesn't understand anything that's going on with that. That's got to be so hard, Jessie. You're a rock star to mother. I mean, I'm sure she is just a complete angel. She's 9. Oh my goodness. So autism, and she can't talk, and she doesn't understand anything. Whoa. Because she can't talk, so she doesn't understand things. Got it. Nonverbal. Oh my gosh. Is she in any kind of like therapy? She's my purpose. Well, keep it that way. But I'm so sorry. That must be rough. But I can just picture you being like the best mom ever and doing whatever you need to do to take care of your child. The fact that you're even on here worried about that shows that you're a good mother. And wow, that's a lot to be going through, though, especially with your husband. I'm so sorry. Have you guys ever tried like therapy or anything? Welcome, Camilla. Hi, sweet girl. I'm here for the same reason. Anxiety, mind is racing, and I can't sleep. Same. High five. Did I hit you in the face? Sorry. I'm sure they would, yeah. But then I guarantee would go to prison for prostituting or something, or YouTube would kick me off for prostituting. Um, Not anymore because of the virus, but she uses picture cards to talk to me and a tablet. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm proud of you for being strong and raising this little angel, even though it's so not easy at all. It is 3:23 a.m. Man. Binary Bible. Hi, I'm also all anxious and can't sleep. Welcome. Trying to get medication refills and doctors' offices literally don't answer. Yeah. Can even leave me a message. Been refreshing YouTube for new videos. Aw, I'm glad you're here with us. That's an anxiety for me too. I am on so many medications, and like, what if, what if the doc, stutter. What if the doctor's offices have to close? I mean, I'm sure they won't, but what if they do? Those of us that need so many different medications. Wow, I'm like embarrassed. My stutter's really bad right now. I'm sorry. I've been trying to teach her sign language. She learned how to say thank you and I love you this week. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. .425 in Milwaukee. Welcome from Milwaukee Beach. Okay, that's Miami. I don't know geography. Shut up. Yeah, I tried getting allergy medication refilled. Pharmacy told me the phone just rings forever. I called, just rings forever, no answering service. That's frustrating. Do they have like a drive-through? Can you physically go there? That's true, Steph. Okay, thanks. But I was doing so good, was I not? Can we please acknowledge that? I was doing so good for probably a couple weeks, I think. I feel like. Stutters are so frustrating. I had a work meeting today. Had to skip 2 words in my part of our brief because I couldn't get through them. Aww. I need to lay down. I don't feel good. Just like we're gonna lay down. It's a great angle. You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, Serena. Yeah, isn't that so hard? I'm like that too, Serena. I'm so responsible with my meds. I have to be. Are you allowed in America to get extra meds in a time like this? You're in Europe. What do you mean? I think it depends on which meds. If you're talking about narcotics, so far I asked her that a couple refills ago. Or maybe 1 refill ago. I don't know when it was. But I asked if she could fill it for a month instead of 2 weeks, and she didn't. But I didn't get to talk to her. I just talked to her nurse on the phone. So I don't know her reasoning, but maybe that's her way of being like, okay, everything's fine. I'll still be here in 2 weeks, you know? So I'm just trying to not stress about it. No big deal. But the other stuff like Prozac, my Phenergan, she won't give me more also until it's time. As of right now, maybe that'll change in a week. We'll see. But like, she'll give me endless amounts of Prozac if I need it, or other, you know, little medications that help with like your stomach and like Carafate and other things like that. You can order your meds online in the UK? Wow. Um, Thanks, Gogo. I hope so. I know I needed it. Oh, Steph. Oh no. I think I had COVID-19. End of February, I got sick. I now have asthma. I've been coughing 2 months. Oh no. Have you gotten tested for it? Thanks, Shanny. I always wonder about that. The potential dangerous med I have extra of is a benzoidiazepine. I don't know what that means. And I'm so grateful my doctors understand. What's a benzoidiazepine? Isn't that like is that a pain medication? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, is it like benzos? Which is, wait, is that what I don't know. Oh, Xanax. Okay. I don't know anything. Okay, they're like Xanax. Okay. That's why I don't know, because I've never taken Xanax. So I don't know what that means. But that's good that your doctor's willing to, especially because where you guys are, it's a lot heavier right now, the spreading of the virus. So that's good that she can help you. Could you just cooperate, please? Okay, that's good. Valium too. I've never tried that either. I think I might have had it too. I've been coughing for 3 weeks and had on and off fevers. Spent most of my days in bed. However, I also have ME/CFS, so I'm not sure. Well, if you have that, then your immune system's probably even lower, which means you're higher risk. That's really scary. Oh, okay. Dang. Feel better. Don't leave the house. Oh, it's so scary. You couldn't taste salt for a week? That's weird. Yeah, I've heard little weird symptoms that are being reported. I thought I had it. I really did for a second. But then I was like, no, I don't. I think it's just a little bug or something. The only reason I thought I had it was because I was having most of the symptoms actually, and my mom and sister also were, and they were like worse than me, and they got tested. I didn't get tested. They did, and both were negative, so I felt a little bit better. But still, we'll see. Okay, you're just not cooperating today. Hold on. take a low dose of Xanax, just enough to not get a high off of it, just enough to calm down. That's good. My doctor is fortunately feeling my meds during this time. She usually requires to see every 3 months. Oh, well, that's good. It's good that she's working with you. It's really good. Interesting binary. You're sensitive to it and you still couldn't taste it? That's weird. That's good that that helps you. Yeah. That's wonderful. Well, I think I'm going to go to bed. You guys, thanks for calming me down and talking to me or hanging out with me. I'm going to go get some sleep, hopefully. And I might not be going live tonight because I need to film a video for tomorrow. So if you don't see me live, that's why. But maybe I'll figure out a way to do both. We'll see. We'll see how I feel later. But anyway. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for your support. I love you so much. Hang in there. Not literally, me too. Remember forever and always that you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am